Welcome and thank you for joining me. I'm Gerry Oginski, a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law here in the state of New York. Today's video tip is about the improper placement of a feeding tube resulting in death. Now, a feeding tube is designed to provide you with total nutrition in the event you are unable to eat on your own. And when they provide it, it comes pre-packaged, and it's supposed to have all the nutrients that you need in order to sustain you. It's very high in fat, it's high in protein, and typically it's supposed to be put into the belly, into the stomach, or an area that's going into the stomach. Well, what happens if that tube is not put in correctly, or it leaks? What happens is you now have a foreign material that's leaking into an area of your abdomen where it's not supposed to go. Well, what are the effects of something like that happening? The effects typically will include infection. And when you have that type of infection, it can and often will become systemic. That's known as sepsis. When you have a septic infection, that means you have an infection throughout your body. And there have been incidences where people have died because of the system-wide infection started from an improperly placed feeding tube. So what the doctors typically do, once they place the tube, they will take various tests to make sure that the placement of that tube is in the correct place. When they fail to recognize that it's in the correct place, that's when disaster strikes and somebody picks up the phone to call me after their loved one has died. And that's it for today's video tip. I want to thank you for joining me. I'm Gerry Oginski here in New York. Have a great day.